Alright guys, well it looks like I went ahead and took out the whole shebang I had in the shed. Anyways, I got a lot of 6011 rods, which are left over from my Lincoln AC welder that I used to have before. And I still use them here with my Hobart Champion. I got 3/32, 1/8, 5/32s. I also got 70/14 and 70/18 and 1/8 diameter. Got my Hobart face mask, my little Hobart hat there. I don't want to burn my few hairs I have left. And some Lincoln gloves. So Hobart, if you have some gloves there you don't want, send them my way. And I got my wire brush there, my chipping hammer. I can't find my chipping hammer. Anyways, these are the hinges I'm going to be using, and the leftover clamp I have, and my hammer. All right, guys. Well, I went ahead and cut a lot of these pieces of metal out. I didn't want to bore you guys with a chop saw, but anyways, I'm using these magnets here. As y'all can see, one in each corner, and I'm also using these pieces of square tubing that I clamped down, and I already had squared them off to and attached them to the bottom plate there. But anyways, the gate here is going to be about 45.5 inches by 58 inches in height, but this is just a frame alone. And then I have another square tubing on this side, and it's going to have some hinges which take up about 2 inches, and then another square tubing on that side, so I can go ahead and latch onto that. And then I'll just, I'm gonna have all the little pieces of iron coming down and so on. But this is what I got so far. Alright guys, well, as y'all can see, I have a small gap here in the middle. The reason I have that gap and I had to elevate on that end was this bottom plate's a little bit warped on this side. I do have a jack stand here pushing it up, but this plate's a little bit warped in the middle. And if y'all looked at my previous videos, y'all can tell that this 1/4 inch plate was really twisted, and it wasn't even squared. But I got everything tacked in place where I want it. I'm gonna go ahead and take a little break here, come back and clean up the little tacks up and weld it up and go from there. Alright guys, well I got most of the rods cut out, and I'm gonna go ahead and start with these straight ones. And I put them at 4-inch centers. So what I did was I got the center one, and it's basically supposed to stick out 8 inches and 3/4. And I put the end of my level there, and at this end it's supposed to be 2 inches. So that's what I did. I went ahead and put my rod like that, and basically just measured from here to here, and I added that amount to the rod. Well, actually I measured from the bottom to the edge right here of the level, and I went that way. You can see 50 inches, 47.5, 46, and so on. And I'm going to give it a real small tack here on the bottom, and I got them as close to plumb as I could. And then I'm going to come over here to the top, and I'm going to take off. I'm going to do the straight ones first. So once I got these there, I'm going to get my my little, what do you call it, my square, and make sure they're squared here on top. And then I'll finish off the twisted ones afterwards. But yeah, that's what I got so far. That's about a 24-foot section of these straight ones, and I believe 20-foot section of the twisted ones. So, and it's getting heavier as I go, so the gate's probably gonna be about 100 pounds or so, or maybe 80, who knows. But anyways, that's what I got. Alright guys, well I got most of the frame complete. I'm still not sure on this part if I'm gonna put that steel plate running overlapping this tube and in this, all this section, or if I want it kind of like in the center. So I'm gonna do that for the end. But I got most of this stuff done. As y'all can see, I got a slope going that way and back this way. I did get a little bit of warp on here. I am using 1/8 inch rods, 6011, and let me see what the settings are on the welder. Alright guys, well I have the fine tuner here on number 5, and I got it between 50 and 150, so who knows what that means. But those are the settings I'm using on 1/8 rod, 6011, and I did have it on the same section, I believe, and on number 3 for 70/18, and I believe it was 3/32 seconds or 3/32, I believe. But anyways, that's what I got so far, and I still got this big old mess here. So I'm gonna see if I can build the other little gate and get rid of another 2 or 3 pieces of metal there, and keep working as much as I can. Bye bye. All right guys, we got one here and a second one, and they're all different dimensions. This one has a 24 inch section on the bottom. That one has 17, and it's due to the elevation here on my property. So I went ahead and tacked these on the top, and those I did on the top and bottom. So it should be pretty good. So, alright guys, well that's pretty much it for right now. I got my big old fan here trying to cool me down, but it's freaking hot. So, alright guys, bye bye.